Will 3I Atlas comet hit Earth?
The short answer is a massive no. While headlines love the drama, 3I Atlas is not on a collision course with Earth. That we know of. Its trajectory is what astronomers call hyperbolic, meaning it's a one-time visitor, just passing through. At its closest point, it will be over 1.8 astronomical units, or 270 million kilometers away. That's more than 700 times farther than the moon, so you can sleep soundly. Space agencies are tracking it for incredible science, not planetary defense.
Could 3I Atlas comet be an alien spaceship?
Ever since our first interstellar visitor, Oumuamua, looked unusual, people are asking, could this be an alien probe? While it's a cool idea, scientists are sure 3I Atlas is all natural. In telescope images, it looks like a comet with a dense coma or fuzzy gas cloud and a dust tail, measuring a few thousand kilometers. This happens when the sun's heat vaporizes its ices into gas and dust. That's a telltale sign of a comet doing what comets do. So not aliens this time, but definitely an alien comet.
Where did 3I Atlas comet come from?
This is what makes 3I Atlas so unique. It's not from around here. Its incredible speed of 58 kilometers per second and its hyperbolic path prove it was ejected from another star system entirely. What's even more distinctive is its potential age. Models suggest it could be up to 8 billion years old, much older than our 4.6 billion year solar system. It's a true relic that has been wandering the cold, dark void of interstellar space for eons.
How fast is 3I Atlas comet flying?
Incredibly fast. At discovery, it was measured about 61 kilometers per second relative to our Sun. By the closest point to the Sun, it's even faster, up to 68 kilometers per second. To put that in context, the Sun's escape velocity at Earth's distance is only 42 kilometers per second, so 3I Atlas is well above that. In practical terms, nothing can slow it down enough to be captured. It will pass through the solar system and head back out. After its close solar pass, it will continue its journey outward and never return. By late 2026, it will pass the region of Saturn's orbit, continuing into interstellar space permanently. It will officially be considered outside the solar system once it exceeds the Sun's gravitational influence, the heliopause region, which will take tens of thousands of years. This is wild, eh? But functionally, it will have left the system by 2026.
How is 3I Atlas different from other comets?
This visitor is breaking all rules. First, its speed. Traveling at 140,000 miles per hour, it's moving way too fast for our Sun's gravity to even capture it. Second, its chemical makeup isn't common. Observations show its coma is rich in carbon dioxide and very low in water. In fact, James Webb Space Telescope measured a CO2 to water ratio of about 8:1, the highest ever seen in a comet. That we know of. Ground-based data also found surprisingly high levels of gaseous nickel vapor and cyanide and other exotic molecules. This unusual composition gives us a peek into the chemical recipe of the star system where it was born, which was clearly very different from our own.
What does its name 3I Atlas mean?
Well, it's actually a cool cosmic address. 3I separates it from comets born in our solar system. It means it's the third confirmed interstellar object ever detected. That we know of. Atlas is the name of the super-powered survey telescope in Chile that officially discovered it on July 1st, 2025. The Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System. So basically, its name tells you it's the third interstellar visitor found by Atlas.
Can you see 3I Atlas comet yourself?
So can you grab your telescope and spot this interstellar traveler? Unfortunately, no, for most of us. Current brightness is around magnitude 14, thousands of times dimmer than naked eye visibility. And because it's so far away and not particularly large, 3I Atlas is incredibly faint. Observations indicate that the upper limit for its diameter is now 20 kilometers. though it could be as small as 500 meters. So it's not a naked eye object like some of the brighter comets from our solar system. To see it, you'd need access to a large professional-grade telescope, such as Hubble, James Webb Space Telescope, or ground-based facilities, which have already captured 3I Atlas, so you can enjoy the photos yourself.
What can we learn from 3I Atlas Comet?
This comet is like a time capsule from another star system. By studying its gas and dust in its tail, we are analyzing its unique composition. For example, James Webb Space Telescope's detection of the high CO2 to water ratio, 8:1, tells us that the star it came from must have had very different conditions. That we know of. Ground telescopes have also measured its unusual composition that hint at its origin. This data can give us insight into the chemistry of distant worlds. Another historic milestone, 3I Atlas passed by Mars on October 3, 2025. ExoMars Trace Gas Orbiter and Mars Express turned their cameras toward it and captured the comet from 30 million kilometers away, marking the first time ever an interstellar comet has been observed up close by instruments orbiting another planet.
How does 3I Atlas compare to other interstellar comets?
Each interstellar visitor has been different. 1I Oumuamua in 2017 was a small asteroid-like object with no visible tail, extremely mysterious and not well understood. 2I Borisov 2019 was a more familiar-looking comet with an icy nucleus and a dusty coma, very much like comets in our solar system. 3I Atlas is somewhere in between, visually. It's a comet with a bright coma and tail, but chemically much more exotic than Borisov. 3I Atlas displays both cometary features and unique gas emissions. Its content and other unusual chemistry show that interstellar objects come in diverse flavors. In other words, each interstellar visitor has surprised us. 3I Atlas is the latest chapter proving there is a lot of variety out there.
Will any spacecraft visit 3I Atlas Comet?
While we couldn't launch a new mission to chase it, it's just too fast. We are getting a historic opportunity. By luck, 3 upcoming spacecraft will sample its tail. European Space Agency's Hera mission, bound for the Dart asteroid, and NASA's Europa Clipper, bound for Jupiter's moon, will cross through the paths of 3I Atlas's ion tail in early November 2025. The spacecraft could directly detect the ions and magnetic effects of the comet's tail. This would be the first in situ sampling of an interstellar comet's material, effectively letting us taste dust from another star system. Unbelievable, eh? ESA also said its Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer, JWST, will have the best view of interstellar comet when it becomes most visible and most active. So JWST will attempt to observe the comet in November 2025. The spacecraft will employ cameras, spectrometers, and a particle sensor to study it. ESA expects to receive data from these observations by February 2026. So what do you think we will find in these new data? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you around.